All right, hello everyone, and welcome back for another episode of Ark Survival Ascended. Hope you guys are all doing well, having a great day, evening, afternoon, night, morning, wherever you are in this world, and are staying safe. Now today we do another episode of breeding. Now I did download one mod. I downloaded. Actually, I downloaded three, but I only installed one, or applied one. So this is super cryo storage. So I just downloaded that. It will make things easier for the breeding to be able to stack the mutation. Um, I can do it by hand. You guys saw me doing it by hand with the raptors, but it take a massive amount of time. Then this will just simplify things. We're not going to be using nothing else. We're only using this for breeding. We're not using it for storage or anything. We're still going to be using cryopods for that. I want the experience to be like as normal as it possibly can. At least for this journey. Once we do the what the was the name for it? The the cluster. There you go. Jeez, that was hard to go get. Once we do the cluster, maybe we'll add some more stuff like the Monolophosaurus, Styraco, Gigantophis, stuff like that. What's the other one? Edmontonia or something like that. That's because there's plenty. So maybe we'll add more stuff. But for the time being, let's just stick to that. I've started to move stuff around, but I'm gonna be building as the breeding goes and as we progress through the couple next episodes. Because what we have left to do, we still have to look for Terry, so I'm still looking for that. We're gonna be doing the Megatheriums right now. I did lay egg, as you guys saw in the terminal. There is 5 Dimorphodon, 5 Trike, 5 Turtles, and then 5 UTs. We'll hatch all of those. We'll keep the best one of the bunch of each. We need a trike to replace the one that we have for berries, just so that it makes it easier, and then I don't get full after like I don't know 5 6 bushes. Turtles, just in case we find a Tuso, I want to have a turtle ready with the health, like full health, to ready to go if we do find a high level Tuso. Dimorphodon, well, I want to have one of a pet on our shoulder, and the Dimorphodon is probably one of my favorites. So that's that, and then of course the UT, because well, we need we need a fella from these two to be able to go through battles. So next will be Megatherium. So now, um, to begin, we have to go look through every single one of them to go look for stats. So I'm gonna pod these two just so that we can have an idea, or have at least two to be able to check through our pockets while we check the others. So let's see. So let's go for health. We got 6 6 here, we got 4 3 here, we got 6 here. So the one in the ball is so far higher. So this one here has the highest health. Now if it goes for stam, we got 2200. So this is lower. This is also lower. Also lower. Also lower. So this female has health and stamina. Now we're looking for weight and melee, so that we can probably just go around with these two at the same time. So she does not have the best weight. The one that we're looking at right now on the right is better. And this one is even, this male is even better on weight. As far as melee goes, the one on the right is the big window is 348. And we got 276 and 298. So the female outside has, at the very least, has the weight, has the melee. 377. So this one can go away. You can come back over here, because you won't be needed. All your stats are lower. You got the best melee, and as far as I know, the weight as well. Okay, so you have the same weight as this one. This is a male, and this one is a male too. So this male here, we also don't need. So now, you got melee, you got weight. This male has also nothing. So basically, or did you? Yeah, you don't have anything either. So we have one male, one female. That makes things easy. That makes things very easy. So you come over here, although this one has the best color though, at least for me. I really love black. But we'll see. His hand could be a different color though, but I really love the black color. So we got our male, we got our female. With all the best 4 stats that we want. We don't really need to worry about oxygen. Like these white feet here. This kind of feet on the black one over there, that would have been nice. So yeah, so this female and this male have all the stats that we need. So now we need to breed in order to have one baby that has this melee, this weight, and then this health and this stam. So we'll set it up. The one good thing about the dinosaurs, it's also the first time I'm actually using it. So bear in mind I'm not used to it. I did download the Pelagiori as well. And what's the other one? Dino Depot. I've heard most people are using the well, not most people. They're saying, I've seen Syntac and his groups are using Dino Depot. A lot of people seems to be using Pelagiori. And then again, another bunch is using SCS or Super Cryo storage as well. But this seems to be the easiest one to get used to. So for the time being, since we're basically just doing breeding right now, I decided to go with this one and try this one. I've kind of just looked through it. It is pretty simple. But yeah, maybe in Scorch we'll try Pelagiori or Dino Depot, and then maybe on Aberration we'll try the third one, and then by the time we reach extinction, maybe we'll decide which one we prefer out of the 3, or something like that. So she should be. We're just gonna wait a little bit just to see. Maybe I'd be surprised if we get all the stats in one baby, but that'd be amazing. The terminal will just pick it up though. But yeah, so all these 3 here are good for nothing. In terms of colors, they're pretty close to be the same, eh? Just this one that kind of stands out of the other one. So that one here is pretty much the same as these 2. So we could probably get rid of those, but we'll see. We'll see. And we don't need it. So I brought the Terrys here as well, so they stop fighting Begos over there. Still need to bring the Rexes, but yeah, I decided to just focus on these guys first. So 30 seconds gestation. We'll just wait to see if what's his face, the terminal picks it up. We're gonna hatch the other ones as well while we're here. It is incubating the eggs. None of this really difficult, so I figured it wouldn't be a bother. But yeah, so she should give birth. Yeah, I'm just about we're just about to end. Hello, you. What are you doing on my platform? Squatting. Did it come down, or did it got picked right away? It got picked right away, didn't it? All right. Let's go see here. So we got. I actually don't know what their stats are. I should have. I should have looked. Um, I forgot. Bollock. Oh, there you go. I can check on the right side. Okay, so 6,000. So it has the health, the melee, and that's it. And that's a male. It has the health of the melee. So it has one stat of each, which won't help at all. So I'm gonna let her breed again a few more times. In the meantime, we're not gonna worry too much about it. If we can get like another female that has like the same stats as the mom there, then we can put another one and to have more chance into uh what was I going to say? More chance into getting the stats that we want. Like as you saw, like I'm not used to the to these things. So I was like looking for the stats and the wild stats points, but yeah, it's not there. All the stats values are on the right side, so I was confused there for a second. Um, what was I'm thinking here? So it has the 6/6 is 40 melee. That four, oh yeah, 40 points into melee, and then the 377 melee. I don't know, 40 points in health, sorry, and then the 377 is 43 in the melee. So that's not super high, but it's decently high at the very least. So let's pop these eggs. The terminal will just pick everything up. If they hatch, they might not hatch. Oh, it's too cold. Never mind. So I guess I'm gonna have to wait for the weather here a little bit. 16 degrees. I would have thought that maybe they would be. It needs to be warmer. So it's too cold for everybody. I'm gonna need to bring the AC over here. Okay, I'll work onto that. This is the gestation of number 2. I wonder, is my torch enough to warm it up? Doesn't look like it. Could have been interesting. I mean, it was worth try. It was worth trying, I suppose. There you go. So trike is good to go now. All right, just picking up all the trike. How about the turtle? Are we good? Not quite, eh? UT. Nope. Hey, it was worth trying. At least we got the trike going. We got the trike going. So the second Megatarium should be popping anytime soon. Oh, it's already here. Well, no, that's the first. Is that the first one? How did this one come out with like full health? That is really weird. This one is still healing. Anyway, that's another female, and this one came out with both health and stam, but not the melee. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna let them keep going to breed for a little bit until we get one that has all the stats, then I'll bring you guys back. Once that happens, and then I guess we'll pop the eggs as well. So I don't think the weather is still still a bit too cold for now. So I'll bring you guys back in a bit, and then we'll keep popping everything else. So we'll be right back. Right, we are back. So it is about maybe yeah, it's been a little bit, but I let them breeding. I went to pick up some. I went to pick up the aircon that we had in the raptor killing part and everything. So I'm gonna toss the eggs first, so they can hatch. Hopefully it's good enough, or maybe not. Still too cold. Damn. Okay. Well, I only have one AC right now, so we'll see. We'll see if some of them hatch. There you go. So turtles are good with the torch. So we'll let them hatch. I've seen a lot of white turtles for some reason. UT, I don't think you're gonna be good, right? Oh no, UT's good. Okay. Heck yeah. Lots of blue. Lots of blue. And one black. I'm surprised this one doesn't... That Dimorphodon is still too cold. I mean, it's interesting nonetheless. But anyway, I brought you guys back because we finally got one male that has all the stats: the health, the melee, the health, the stam, the weight, and the melee. So we're gonna be growing this one, and I'm gonna go stop this female over here. These females. I grew another female that had the same stat as um, our. You can come join the pack over here. You're not needed anymore in this breeding sequence. So yeah, she has the same stat as her mom, so I just brought it into the fray here so that she can also, well, we can't, so that we have two babies at a time, so that we'll try to breed at the same time. I really like these balls. But do you know what these balls make me feel like? They make me feel like what is it called? Horizon Zero Dawn, like Forbidden West, like every single robot looks like that, or like have that kind of design. So we'll let him grow, because he has all the stats. So he's gonna replace the other male, breed with these ones until we have one female exactly with the exact same type, same stat. I'm gonna put the ball back in here. Like I said, I'm only using this for breeding. As far as trikes goes, this one is the better one. So we got 196, 161, 180, 170, 186. So this one has all the best stats of the parent. So we'll take that one. Get rid of the other one. As far as turtles goes, 195, 194, 194. So let's. Oh, there's another one here. 199. So this one has actually a food mutation. Oh, maybe that's why this one is a different color. We're not gonna worry too much about it though. I think 195 was the best one, right? So we're just gonna go with that. 51, 54. Wait. Okay, we're gonna go for health. Never mind. So 36 health, 38 health, 38 health. So we got three like that, and they're all different colors. That's weird. A triplet with different colors. Interesting. or maybe not twins. Okay, this one has it too. Okay, let's go with that. We'll take that one. UTs. I don't know if one has mutation. I know one looks different. So these ones are blue. Oh yeah, these ones we want to have the best stats. So I'm gonna have to check the parents because I didn't check. But if I look by it, 34 health. It's mainly health that we want though. 34. Okay, and then I know in here, we have actually a surprise here somewhere. This one has a mutation. And where is the other one? I know there's another one with a mutation. Because we have this one. This one also has a mutation. So we'll grow these two. Because of course we want to make the army at least at the very least decent. Alright, so the Megatherium over there is fully grown. Alright, so let's check the stat here. We got 7-4 for health, 7-4 80. What about you? 8-5. So we do want the 8-5. As far as stamina goes, it's 1-5. So we also want the 1-5. Weight 900 and 325. So basically, we want the stats from the male, right? That's what we were saying. So 8-5, 1500, 900, 325. So let's see if we got that in any of the 5 that we have. If not, then we're gonna keep laying eggs. So 8-5, 1-5, 900, and 300. So not quite there. 8-5. So this one has all the stat. The 189, which is kind of surprising. But must have. Oh, it doesn't have as much food. That's why. So that it didn't pass the high food. So that's fine as well. So this one has the same. Oh no, this one has low health. This one has everything as well. But they seem to be the same color. No, they're not the same color. Okay, well we'll have to check. And then this one is okay. So this one is not good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep both actually. That way we have it's a male female, and that way we have a spare if ever we need, and if ever we decide that we want to breed. I don't know. Maybe for the tech cave or maybe for something. I'm gonna decide to make like mutation and give it like a good 10 mutation in health because the UT doesn't have anything else. So anyway, anything else that is here we're gonna remove it because we don't need it. It's fine. Can I not just select all? Hold the button to delete. Success. But it didn't delete anything, so I already have to push everything. Okay. Again, like I said, I'm learning. I thought that maybe there would be like a select all, maybe. Okay, maybe that's one of the downside of this mod. Or maybe there's a specific button you can just push to get to select all. I'll figure it out at some point. I just thought maybe it would be easier to get like a select all button. But anyway, this is all gone. All the balls are back in here. We're good. Let's go pop these. Now that you guys are ready to breed again. So we'll set them to breed again with the 2 female until we get a female that has all the stats. Now we're gonna come on the side here. We will toss. I'll have to go get the that's one of them. Is that the other Megatherium? No, that's the UT. Here, look at that. That's the first mutation we got. I kind of like it. And then this one has the purple feet. So we could make a full purple. Although our raptor is already purple, so I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it. Do I want to throw them outside? I don't know how fast I can do the imprint, so let's do one at a time and see. Turtles, how fast is your imprint? 20 seconds? I think you're gonna be grown before we even get to your imprint. It'll be pretty close. It will be pretty close. I haven't just watch. It's gonna be a bad imprint. Regular cable, of course. I won't have. I won't have time to change it. So, never mind. Just keep growing. That sucks. That sucks, but it's fine. Trike here. Probably the same problem again. I'm not too worried about their colors. Because I mean, this one looks pretty cool already. It's kind of a nice turtle that we can just use for Tusos if we need Tusos. All right, these ones are breeding, so in about 30 seconds they're gonna lay their first babies. You want to go for a walk? All right, come with me. Run, Forest. Hey, you only get 50? Damn. That's gonna be, yeah. Well, at least you get 50 in, I suppose. Definitely not gonna be making it for the other imprint. Yeah, it'll be so tight. Yep, nope. It would have been, it was right there, but not quite there. All right. All right. You try can stay here. I'm gonna go get the feeding through. Actually, these two can grow without actually imprint. I'm gonna rebreed them together. I forgot that the balls just like auto match. So they don't have the same back, I think. They have the same legs. And they don't have the same top. But okay, so this one has a black top. That's not too bad. Anyway, I'll let them grow. And then let's go check the Megatherium quick, and then I'll go get the feeding through. So the first babies are here. 229. Okay, so neither of those are good. Okay. Should already have like just a select all button. Would be really nice. Anyway. Shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna bring you guys. So many dodos here now all of a sudden. I'm gonna bring you guys back once we get maybe the first mutation, because it might take another hot minute. So, or actually, I'll bring you guys back when I have the females. So we'll be right back. And we are back. So finally got the female we were looking for with all the stats, no mutation, same level, which is perfect because it's exactly what we want. So now she'll just have to grow so we can breed her again. Let me see, what's the weather? 17. If we get close to here, I'm gonna try the dimorph again. You need to be it needs to be very hot. Yeah, so we just need that. If we go like over here, that's the purple here. It looks really nice actually. I kind of like it. And then, well, his hands is still bloody, but it's pretty much the same purple on their hand. So it would be like we could have like an entire, a fully purple Megatherium. The thing with Megatheriums is that they only have 2 zones. So, so there's not much. I already ran out of meat. I'm gonna have to go get some more meat. So yeah, I'm gonna just gonna wait. I didn't get this storage. He can do much more than just um, pick dinos. It can pick everything really. Eggs, poop. You just have to go in the settings and play with the settings. You can literally pick everything, and you can have like beetles and everything in there, and it's still producing their what they need to produce, which is kind of crazy if you look at it. But I just think that's too much. At least for now. Maybe I mean I don't know. I still think I still feel like it just breaks the game a little bit. The breeding, it's I guess it just saves time, but other than that, then you can still use it just to store to be able to check the stat quick, so it's easier to just breed rather than going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But yeah, I'm gonna breed these two now to get a few eggs of them. Leave them to breed. They should be in the zone or the area. Actually, I don't. I'd like to keep one of the blue like this if I can for like going to do the bosses. I really like that blue. But maybe with the purple feet. Like we have a lot of purple. I rather have like the purple feet on the blue and the bright red in the back. Hey, yee, yee. That's what we want. All right. So you fully grown now? Yeah. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set them on breeding. Actually, let me change something here. Options. You are perfect female. Oops, wrong button. And then you are perfect male. Then it's easier to keep track of who's what. So I'm gonna set them on breeding, and I'm gonna do a 5/5 mutation. 5 health, 5 milli. Don't need much more than that. Then I'll see. Maybe I'll do the UT as well while we're at it. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll do it, and then try to do. I'll try to do 10 health maybe because UT only need health really. The stamina is whatsoever, but the more you just don't want to die quick. So I'm gonna do that. Doesn't look like the weather is getting any warmer, which kind of sucks. I could put fire around here though, but or actually I could probably make another AC. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'll let them breed, and I'll bring you. I'll bring while I bring you guys back after. Whenever we get the first, or yeah, I'll bring you guys back when we get the first mutation. Because why not? Well, now that we're using this, I can show you how it kind of works when you look at it and so on. But yeah, I'll bring you guys back when we get the first health or first melee mutation, or either or maybe both, and then we'll go from there because I do one at a time and so on. So we'll be right back. All right, we are back. We are now have our health one male, and as you can see, there's quite a few little. These are all mutations, by the way. Oh, different feet, different fur color, or most of them just have different feet. Like we got green feet here, we got a green body over here, we got a yellow body over here. Megatheriums only have two color region. We get the purple one here. I'm still digging the purple, to be honest. I'm still it makes like this. It looks like the space panda in one of the mods that I used to watch, or the yellow maybe. But yeah, we got a bunch of different hands. We got purple hands here. We got orange hands here. We got blue hands there. Somebody has like white feet. There. These are kind of I don't know if they're blue or white. But yeah, then we got white here. Somebody else has white hands and white feet. I can't remember. We got pink. We got uh, maybe aqua or cyan. I can't remember, a different type of green there. So these are just from trying to get this guy. The green one here in the back is actually melee one. So this one is the melee mutation. We've got crap tons of like food mutation, and I think it's been like over through 3 4 hours since I started breeding them, and this is the first health mutation that pops out. But actually, that's not true. There's a double mutation somewhere. This one has a double mutation. He has health and food, but because he has food and I can't use it as a regular. He's a double mutation. Like you can see, it's 238. So he went from 234 to 238. So double mutation. But because of that, I can't really use it because he has food and I don't want more food. So had to wait for another one. And then this one is the first one that we get. So yeah, like I said, they only have two color mutations. They only have the feet and hands and the body color. So once we get to that point, then we're gonna find. Well, actually, the nose also changed. So it's the hand, the feet, and the tip of the nose there, as you can see. So once we get there, then we're gonna find what colors we want. But for the time being, we got 1 and 1. So you got 6956 for health, and the melee is. Let me go check here so you have an idea of what melee one is. 389 instead of 377. So 300-ish health, and then about 12 melee per mutation. So I'm going to continue this, and I'm going to bring you guys back once I have the perfect the perfect head, but a full mutated pair, and then we'll go and choose the colors that we want. So we'll be right back. All right, we are back once again, and as you guys will see, a lot a lot of things has changed. We are now standing on the very top of the breeding area. Um, I'll walk you guys through here. Got a little stairs going down here. It's nothing fancy. Again, and I'm not a pro builder, and I don't tend to build very much. So, yeah, this is basically how it looks. Got the windows that I leave open for extra lighting, so I don't really need much lamp inside except for at night. Then again, at night you can still see a bunch of stuff. But I will add some lamps into here. But we are pretty good. But yeah, it's not too big, not too small, kind of just like the right size. And I know I can use also the tub for breeding. But yeah, that's how long it took to get these, which we would call the perfect pair, with 5 health and 5 melee. So we went from 377 to 436, and I believe this was 6,000 something. And then now we are at 8K. So this is 5 and 5. We got male and female, got blue and brown. But I have not put the colors into it because, yeah, we've got different things to do for these. So these were the last ones. This was the health 5 that I was trying to convert into a perfect melee. Those were all the standard, and then this was melee 1, the first one. So we got quite a few different colors, but like I said, Megatheriums only have 2 color regions, so they only have the feet, the hands, which is the face as well, and then the body. So I haven't quite decided what color we have or we want. We got some dark green, we got some lighter green. I think this is mint. This is one of my favorite color on a lot of things. We got some orange feet, white feet, green feet, purple feet, cyan feet. And then there's the other one outside as well. These are the UTs that I'll have to figure out at some point soon, so that we can get them ready for the boss. We got our turtle, and this was one of our first mutation here. What I actually really like, it looks like Space Panda. I don't think there is another one on outside here. That is like a body color. We have lots of hands colors. We got the same purple here with the hands. We could literally just make it like completely purple. But I tend to like to have like lighter hands to go with the color, so that because if the color is dark, for example, then I'll go with lighter color for the hands and the face. And if the hands, the face is dark, then I'll go with a lighter colored body. So I haven't figured out the colors yet, but I'm gonna try to work with it as much as I can. So yeah, so I just wanted to update you guys as of where we are. Apparently we got a new moss truck running in here. What level are you? Level 10. You nice color though. I think this was the leftovers, and I can't remember what are you anyway. You're not imprinted. I'm not 100% sure what that one is supposed to be. I kind of forgot. I'll have to I'll have to look into it. Or maybe it's just a mutation. Maybe yeah, maybe that's why. Maybe I just put it here because it's a mutation somewhere. I don't know where. Maybe it's a health mutation. No, it's not. Either way, it doesn't matter. We're not doing UTs right now, so it's all good. So yeah, I'm gonna work on the colors, but yeah, just wanted to update you guys into what has happened. We can probably breed one and go test out like the difference into it, into the strength, uh, or yeah, how strong it can be compared to like the original. But yeah, still have to choose the colors. I can't remember if we can actually get into the swamp cave with the megatherium. I mean, we can use the cryopods because they're not locked anymore since extinction came out. So we could use that and just bring our megatherium in there. Should be kind of fun. I would have to go look into it and see how big the entrance is and see what we could bring in there. Because I know the other semi-aquatic cave we're gonna need the baryonyx in there, so we're gonna have to. That's gonna be the next breeding. But the main reason why we bred those guys is because we want to get the broodmother done. So we're gonna focus and work on that as much as possible and as soon as possible. Actually, probably in the next little bit, we're gonna be doing the broodmother, I think. So yeah, let's just breed one. We're gonna try to imprint it, and the machine, the terminal downstairs should be able to pick it up. We're gonna imprint it. We're gonna go give it a little test run. It's not gonna be the final product, because I still want to put I still want to put colors onto our army. I'm just gonna go get the saddle. But you guys will have an idea of the damage. And I think we'll do just like when we did the raptor. We will throw the color reveal whenever they are ready, because it will probably take a tiny wee bit of time because now that we excuse me, now that we've got all the not the colors, all the stats in. Now that the focus is to try to get all the colors in, and that can be kind of a pain a little bit. But if we go look at the ancestries here, as you can see, I did it the perfect way this time. So we get 5, and then we got 5. So this is the perfect way to get your 5 mutation from the mom and your 5 mutation from the dad. So basically, once you have your entire setup, you just rebreed to your original perfect yeah, your perfect, your final, not the final, yeah, perfect male, whatever. These, like this one, that perfect female here, or yeah, or what, like same stat female there, 244. You can breed it to that, and then actually no, these are the final ones. You have to use your original 2 3 4. I think they were the original stats or the original level. If I can find the perfect male, that is somewhere. Yeah, 2 3 4. So you rebreed to 2 3 4, and then until you get like the one that you want with the with all the stats, and then there you go. It will pass on the gene to the right side that you want. Just gonna wait. Throw that back in here. Just gonna wait for the baby. I don't know what level. I don't know what gender it's gonna be, but I'm sure it's gonna pick it up. We're just on top of the. Unless it. Yeah, there you go. So as you can see, 10 melee, 10 health. So we got that's 10 extra levels in each. So 5 mutations in each. So which gives you 254. So it gives you an extra 20 levels. So we started at 234 and then we are at 254. So that's what we would call like the perfect mutation. I will cancel you from breeding because we're not doing the army currently. All right, I'm gonna hop down. Just gonna check to finish the episode. We're just gonna check that, and actually I'll show you another thing that I've been working on. While I was breeding, everything is being done while breeding. We still have to let it grow. So, oh, he actually came out blue. Interesting. I don't mind this blue. We found a lot of blue actually. Oh, I don't have meat. No, it's fine. We'll go and kill some stuff. You don't need the ball anymore. I'll keep the ball anyway. But yeah, we'll just go check the average damage. We can look for the perfect. I think the perfect male is in the back actually. I think he's here. I set him up in the back here to. So he's close to the. There you go. There he is. You lady, can you come over here? Yeah, so that's what I was saying. So this 244 here is the female that had the health, if I'm not mistaken. No, that had the melee. So she had the 5 melee. So I was breeding her back to him, the perfect male, to be able to get the 5 mutation into the mother. Let's see. So let's see how much damage you do. So see, this guy's the standard. He was doing 107. Give or take damage, or 120. Now you gotta think. We gotta remember we are not on single player settings, so we don't do. That's mine. Leave my pork chop alone. Yeah. So we're on single player settings. I don't know what the bug buff would give us. Because we don't have any bugs around here, do we? Yeah, there's no bug here. Trying to think if there's any bug. Actually, no, there is. There might be. We're gonna go for a run. We're gonna go check, but I'm gonna leave him here because we don't need to bring him. So we're doing 120. That was before the 5 melee mutation. That was like at the very bottom of the stats here. So this one with all the stats in, we are doing, say, 139. So there's not a huge difference really, to be honest. But like I said, we're not on single player, so it makes a big difference. So this is one of the RG that has been coming all the way over here. I don't know. I'm just gonna go and take a quick walk here, but I don't know if we have. Oh, what are they called now? These little water bugs. I guess I'll check the drop here. Ah, you're stuck on the branch. I was going to say arthropod, but they are kind of arthropod. I'll take this. I will take this. I don't need the rest. Trilobite, there you go. See, and it was somewhere in my mind, but I don't know where. So I don't know if we're gonna find one. I'm gonna go for a little look here. Sometimes there is some, sometimes there isn't. I'd like to know what's the bug buff that we get. I can't. Oh, I think I do remember where there's mega neuro, but I mean it's fine. I'm just gonna take a quick look. If we find some, we find some. If we don't, then we don't. It would have just been nice to be able to get the bug buff and have an idea, but the mega neuros are kind of a little bit away, unless we're lucky and we find some ants. That would be good too. That's a seagull. Couldn't care less. That's a compy. I think there is sometimes some ants over here, or over a little bit further. Yeah, I haven't seen a trilobite in a hot minute, so. Oh, that's an angry Velociraptor. For a second, I thought it was a Dillo. That's fine. Gives food to the little guy here. And then even the Europe did. I haven't seen those in a hot minute too. So we might not be lucky enough to find a trilobite, which kind of sucks. But at the very least, we know it's strong. It's strong enough. I definitely don't want to go fight that Rex over there, though. We don't have much health. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna be lucky. Is it a high level? Yeah, it's kind of spicy. How much health do we have? Not a whole lot. Could take a chance and try to kill it, but I don't see the point. But anyway, yeah, I was hoping to find a trilobite, to be fair, but not seeing any. But it's okay. Anyway, I just wanted to give you guys an idea of how things look like, or how our Megatherium look like, so what we've done so far. So it gives what, like 19 more damage per se. Again, it's only 5 mutation. If we were to go to 2020, we're probably going to be looking like about 50 to 60 extra damage right now, maybe more, because it goes kind of like in percentages. So yeah, not a huge difference, but it makes them a little bit stronger. The health makes kind of a big difference, though. We're almost 2k up in health just from 5 mutation. So if we were to, or maybe 1.5. So if we were to be like going 2020, then you can imagine how much we would have 10k over. From, I was going to say from hatch, but it's not really from hatch. So definitely worth mutating. It's just really time consuming, and even with the terminal, it still took quite a while to get to these little guys. So the other thing I wanted to show you guys while I'm here before we end today for this episode, is over here. It's a little bit slow. I'll bring you guys over here for a second, but not only did I finish the breeding building, but I almost completed the house. Almost. It's almost completed. So yeah, like I said, it took a long time to breed these guys. So I still have some adjustment to do. Still have some stuff to do around. I'm gonna fill these in probably. But there you go. We have a ceiling. We have a roof. We have a sun. We have a glass sun on the ceiling here. So we could park stuff on the top. We could park the birds. I don't know if I'm gonna make a way to come down, but we might. But I haven't decided yet. So We'll see. I'll probably do something, but I haven't decided quite yet what. But yeah, so basically done. Got some of the outside to do still, but yeah, for the main part, the inside is, well, except for laying the layout and laying some stuff out, it's pretty much done. So the next step will be the workshop. That'll be the final piece ish that we're gonna have to do. Yeah, just gonna have to work on that, but probably will work on that when we start working on the baryonyx over here, because we're gonna need to breed those um, for the cave. That being said, we'll leave it here for this episode. I think it's been a long enough episode for breeding, of simple just breeding. And yeah, then we'll do something else on the next episode. But until then, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, evening, afternoon, night, morning, wherever you are in this world. Do stay safe. If you like the video, feel free to subscribe and click like. It helps massively, and I appreciate the support. So a big thank you for all of you that are watching, and of course liking, commenting. You're all appreciated. So a big thank you. And yeah, in the next little bit, once the megatariums are ready, then I will reveal the colors and the army basically once everything is set. So until then, stay safe, take care, and remember, darkness is everywhere. Dark out.